We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good movie again.
Number 5.
I hear Abe Lucas is going to be joining the faculty this summer.
Really? That should put some Viagra into the philosophy department.
Professor Lucas, welcome to Braylon.
Thank you.
It's so good to have you here.
Your paper was quite good.
Am I blushing right now?
He's very radical, very original. You either love him or hate him, really.
When I heard you were coming here, I had fantasies that we'd meet. Something special would happen.
I haven't been able to perform in nearly a year. I can't write. I can't breathe. I couldn't remember the reason for living. And when I did, it wasn't convincing.
Word around is your philosophy professor's got a bit of an alcohol problem.
Oh boy, that's just one of his problems.
I just hope you're not starting to care for him too much in the wrong way.
You suffer from despair.
How comforting that would be.
Are you aware of what's going on with this too?
It was at this moment that my life came together.
There was no question there was something lighter about Abe.
Good morning.
Full of energy this morning.
Yeah.
His spirit seemed up, he seemed more focused, and yet for some reason, it bothered me.
Hey, something wrong?
My thoughts were very mixed up and troubled.
The dizziness and anxiety had disappeared. I was happy and enjoying the joy of living.
What happened to the philosophy professor? Christ, you were like a caveman.
I heard that you had a theory about Abe.
You promise you won't tell?
You have my word.
Life's ironic, isn't it? One day a person has a morass of complicated, unsolvable problems.
What the hell are you doing, Abe?
And then in the batting of an eye, the dark clouds part, she can enjoy a decent life again. It's astounding. I'm Abe Lucas. I've had many experiences and now a unique one. This was the meaningful act I was searching for.
Number 4.
I think it was Betty Davis who said, old age is not for sissies.
You gotta stop worrying about growing old. Worry about growing up.
I spent my whole life jumping from one relationship to another.
Surprise.
Wow.
Thank God for these little interludes.
Because this made me believe that I was never alone.
Do you play the piano? Would you play for us?
Too many people, I'd freeze.
If I go to your place, will you do something for me?
Why don't you take her to the prom?
They don't get it. She's a throwback to a completely different time.
You spend your whole life going through relationships without ever really bonding with anyone. You're a very charming man.
My whole life was dedicated to independence.
Where did you get the idea that marriage is a prison? From serving time.
Being younger than you doesn't make me a child.
Thank your lucky stars for such a one-shot encounter.
It wasn't a one-shot encounter.
She came back for more.
I'm happy.
Of course, the whole situation was ridiculous.
I'm going out tonight.
You are with her?
Well, there's a lot of things you don't know about me yet.
You have to leave her. She's gonna leave you sooner or later anyway.
Do you want to ruin everything?
No.
So then you're gonna have to start trusting me.
You have everything with me, David. No hidden agendas, no icky entanglements.
Have you ever imagined a future with me?
Future with you scares me.
David.
I ruined everything. I was in love with her, George. I'd never felt anything like that in all my life.
Well, it's better late than never. Ah! Beautiful women are invisible. We're so dazzled by the outside that we never make it inside.
You have your whole life ahead of you. And
I didn't ask you what I was gonna do. I asked you what you wanted to do with me.
Number 3.
I thought your essay was interesting. A spell check might be nice on these essays. Love those extracurriculars. You're not in yet, but no, things are looking pretty good. So you don't want to go to college?
Jesse Fisher.
Professor Peter Hoberg.
I know Ohio is not as glamorous as New York, but they're throwing me a retirement dinner thing.
When is it?
Weekend of the 25th. You know, check your schedule.
Checking now. Looks like I'd have to shift some things around. I'll be there.
He never writes, he never calls.
Oh, hey. What, was that Professor Fairfield?
Yeah.
She was like the best teacher I had here. She was like the second best teacher I had here.
Jesse, this is my daughter, Zibby.
Hey.
Hi.
She's a sophomore.
What was your major?
I was English with a minor in history, just to make sure I was fully unemployable.
You're like back in college. You're overdressed.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm a few years older than you.
Did you think this was like a romantic thing? Just kidding. We connect really well, don't you think?
I just can't figure out if it's because you're advanced or because I'm stunted.
Because I'm advanced.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know.
Nobody feels like an adult. It's the world's dirty secret.
I never met anyone that I trusted until now.
I'm 35.
It doesn't bother me.
Well, it bothers me.
My advice to you is put some armor around that gooey little heart of yours.
One of the things I loved about being here was the feeling that anything was possible. You get out of school and anything could happen. And then you do get out and life happens.
So you're saying I should prepare myself for suckiness?
No, a liberal arts education solves all your problems.
Number 2.
Sarah, there's something I gotta tell you.
Well, that's funny. I need to talk to you, too.
You first.
This morning,
I'm pregnant.
Hello?
The nation's top critics agree. Wonder Boys is a comic dazzler
I just got my hood jumped on.
with a pitch-perfect cast.
Does that sound like anyone we know?
Michael Douglas stars in one of his best and most surprising performances.
How's the book?
Don't touch it.
Tobey Maguire is impressively subtle. He now must be recognized as the outstanding 20-something actor.
Where exactly are we going? See my wife? The one that left you?
Frances McDormand is glorious.
What's he doing here?
I'm sort of helping him through some issues.
Isn't he lucky?
Robert Downey Jr. has never acted with more comic skill.
Isn't that a nice greenhouse?
It's Mrs. Gaskell's. It's her hobby here.
I thought you were Mrs. Gaskell's hobby.
Katie Holmes acts with fire.
Come on, Teach. I want you to dance with me.
From the director of L.A. Confidential
Someone jumped on your car with their butt.
How can you tell?
Well, you can see the outline of a butt.
Director Curtis Hanson not only understands the jokes, he knows how to place them in this handsomely mounted, graceful production.
I just wanted to stay with you for a little while.
I'm a teacher, James. I'm not a Holiday Inn.
Paramount Pictures and Mutual Film Company invite you to rediscover the wonder of it all.
I lost a wife today.
Oh, you'll find another. She'll be young, beautiful. They always are.
Wonder Boys is terrific.
Man, that book of yours must have been one nutty ride.
This movie is pure pleasure. Wonder Boys.
Number 1.
John Nash was one of the most brilliant minds of his generation.
Welcome to Princeton. Who among you will be the next Einstein?
Find a truly original idea. And it's the only way I will ever distinguish myself. It's the only way I will ever matter.
He saw the world.
Where's Nash?
Out there, looking for his original idea.
In ways that no one could imagine.
This flies in the face of 150 years of theory.
Congratulations, John.
It's the achievement of a lifetime.
From producer Brian Grazer and director Ron Howard.
I'm wondering, Professor Nash, if I can ask you to dinner. You do eat, don't you? How big is the universe?
Infinite.
How do you know for sure?
I don't, I just believe it.
It's the same with love, I guess.
The extraordinary gift
What can I do for the Department of Defense?
that set him apart.
You are the best natural code breaker I have ever seen.
You've done your country a great service, son.
Would push his mind
Get in.
What is wrong with you?
beyond its limits.
Somebody, help me!
John, open the door.
Talk to me. Tell me what happened.
It didn't happen.
This is not what I signed on for.
I'm not leaving.
Stop!
You can't reason your way out of this.
Why not? Why can't I?
I need to believe that something extraordinary is possible.
DreamWorks Pictures, Universal Pictures, and Imagine Entertainment present.
You have to help me.
One man's journey to the greatest discovery of all.
You don't know it's real. This is real.
Academy Award winner Russell Crowe, Academy Award nominee Ed Harris, and Jennifer Connelly.
Perhaps it is good to have a beautiful mind, but an even greater gift is to discover a beautiful heart.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. And for more top 5 movie videos, be sure to subscribe to Community TV.